Hi everyone, my name is Ruth Francis and I work at East Sussex Careers Hub at the County Council, and today we're joined by Cameron. Hi Cameron.
Hello.
Hiya. So Cameron is currently doing an apprenticeship at Focus SB, which is a manufacturing company in St Leonard's. Just to start with then, Cameron, I'm wondering how all of that came about.
Oh, how I got my apprenticeship and everything. Well, I went to Bexhill Academy, and I got told about apprenticeships from a few people, teachers, my family, and I just thought it was sound like a great idea. So because you learn and earn money at the same time, so I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Excellent. And what kind of, when you first started looking, like what sort of apprenticeships were you sort of aiming at?
Different. Where I quite enjoyed the format of like warehousing apprenticeships and how they were. So I went on Indeed and had a look for some, and Focus SB came up and I applied for that one.
Okay, fantastic. So tell us what your job involves as a warehouse apprentice, sort of day to day.
It involves sort of like I get different orders and I pick different products for customers, different electronic like accessories and stuff for different customers, and put them together, and they get sent off.
Okay, fantastic. And we just heard in another interview with the managing director that those are really sort of high end, really fancy stuff that ends up in luxury hotels in China.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, definitely out of my price range. They go to different places. China is a big place where we go to, but there's different colours with like a sort of design. But yeah, they're very good actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. So, like, do you know any like famous designers that are involved?
Oh no, we've got Kelly Hoppin.
Oh yeah.
She's got her own range in our business. She's got her own different plates that we sell to people.
Fantastic. Excellent. So yeah, when you first applied, did you apply direct to the company or did you apply through a college, or do you remember how all of that worked?
Yes, I applied through Indeed, and I sent my CV off and everything, and got a message back saying, "Do you want to come in for an interview?"
Brilliant. Okay, thank you. So yeah, that's a good reminder to anyone. When you are applying, you could apply direct to the employer, which is as happened here, or you could apply through the government website, and I'll tell you about that at the end. So obviously there's lots of different companies out there that employ warehouse operatives. So was there a particular reason why you picked Focus SB?
It did come with a lot of perks on the application, saying that forklift license, and it would also like, what's hard to explain. So I'm trying to remember back what. My mind's gone blank now. It's awful.
Don't worry at all. But like you're saying, like getting the forklift license, that is really important for those types of jobs, isn't it? It just means that in the future, if you went somewhere else, you've already got like a really key qualification that really help you with those types of jobs. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was a big perk. And also, it was a better salary than other ones. That was a big part as well, which was amazing from them. And also when I went to the interview, the people were really nice there, so that kind of swayed me a lot as well.
Yeah, that is so important, isn't it? You've got to feel like comfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice one, thank you. So in terms of the study part of the apprenticeship, how much time does that take, and where are you going to sort of do that?
Well, you get allocated hours. So SIGTA, a person from SIGTA comes in, talks you through the apprenticeship side of it, and tells you how many allocated hours you're meant to have to study. And then sometimes throughout the day, if it's not as busy, I would ask my manager, could I go fill out some of my my coursework? I'd 99% of the time she'll say yes. So I'd go out, fill out for about an hour, 2 hours, write down how many hours I've done, and each week I reach a certain amount of hours. And then when I've reached it, I just put a tick next to it, and yeah, that's it really.
That sounds really nice and flexible.
Yeah, it's just really easy. It's really simple. Just do the work, and it's quite simple work, to be honest.
Excellent. That sounds really good. So, in terms of how you get assessed, have you got like exams or tests, or how does that happen?
I get, well, normally, because what's happening at the moment, someone would come in, and at the end of the year of my apprenticeship, it's only a year apprenticeship, so at the end of the year, people from SIGDA would come down, and they would watch what I do. They would mark my coursework, and I'd get a little assessment at the end about warehousing, operatives and stuff and everything, and I'd have to fill that out and do some questions.
Okay, brilliant. So far, what are you enjoying the most about your apprenticeship?
How it's quite simple work. It's not straining at all, no stress. Just come in, do my job, and then go home. And also, there's a big plus on a Friday. I finish at 12, so that's
that
really
is nice.
cool. Yes, indeed.
Oh, gosh, there are not many companies
no,
where you
not at all.
get that.
Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, no, it's really simple work, no stress, and everyone's lovely here, so it's quite easy to get along with people.
Yeah, that is definitely true. I think it helps that your managing director is a super nice guy. I think it rubs off on everyone else, which is
really he's nice. Amazing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So obviously, like, it sounds like it's going really well, but are there, I don't know, any areas that are a bit more challenging or stressful?
Well, with everything, when I get introduced to something new, obviously I've got to learn how to do that and get trained in how to do that. That's probably the most stressful thing. But apart from that, there's not much stuff that is bad at all, really.
Yeah, that's good. Sounds great. So in terms of, you mentioned getting the forklift license. Are there any other kind of skills or different things you've developed, do you think, over the
well, working in a team, definitely that definitely has improved my skills there, and learning how to operate in warehouses, like all the stocks, knowing how to do stock management, and learning how to dispatch inwards and outwards. So like learning how to when we're sending off our stock, we're getting the right slips and everything, putting on the packaging. So yeah, I've learned quite a few bits, really.
Yeah, I imagine you have to be really careful with detail to avoid sending the wrong switches to the wrong hotel or something.
Got to look at the paperwork about 4 times and eventually and then write it in and make sure you've got everything right there. But
yeah, perfect. Okay, wonderful. So it's a year's apprenticeship, you were saying. So and that, are you doing the sorry, I don't know if you already said it. Is it level what level? It's level 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. And what's the and remind me again, what's the name of the actual course that you're doing? Is it called warehouse operative or
a supply chain warehouse operative?
Okay, brilliant. All right. So at the end of the year, what and what do you sort of what are your kind of plans for the future? What are you hoping?
Well, I'm aiming to achieve a manager role within a warehouse. So I'm hoping this apprenticeship, when I get the qualification, gets like my first step into into like different warehousing jobs and everything.
That sounds promising. Excellent. So obviously, people watching this will still be at school. They might not even have heard about apprenticeships before. So what would you say to them? What would be your advice about apprenticeships?
Well, it's just you work and earn, really, which is amazing. Work and earn and learn. So you just go to work like normal. So it's like a normal job, but then you also have to do a bit of studying on the side, and then you also get paid, which is great. But it's just a lot easier for people who don't like coursework, like college work and school work, and they just want to get out there and earn money and try and get some money as well. So it's great.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Cameron. So just to just to sort of summarise at the end, if anyone wants to follow in Cameron's footsteps and apply to get an apprenticeship, the best place to look is the National Apprenticeship Service, and you'll find that at the government website, which is www.gov.uk/apply-apprenticeship. It's also a really good idea to get in touch with local companies and colleges and training providers to inquire about apprenticeships as well. And just at the moment, during the economic downturn, it's also a really good idea to also try and get a place on a college course in addition to securing an apprenticeship, just in case the apprenticeship falls through for any reason. So thank you so much, Cameron. It's been really lovely talking to you, and thanks for your time.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. It was great.
Thank you. Cheers.
That's all right.